Alright, we got it plugged in. Now this thing did not, back in the day, it didn't have no backlit, there was no light you couldn't see, so you really had to shine a light onto this, but hopefully you'll be able to see the screen as we fire this thing up. And here we go. Now I got a 4 gig hard drive in this one now, so it can hold a lot more room. I'm going to put it on close up so you can, there we go. It's got a little glare, but this thing fire up's it's checking all the drives and it's seeing if it's loading the last song, which there's nothing on this machine right now. And from the looks of it, it's all initialized, it's ready to go. And there's over 540 minutes of recording time on this drive. So, what I would do, and I'm going to grab a microphone right quick and show you pretty much how I would do with this thing. But before we do it, before I plug in the mic, basically, if I can remember right, what you had to do first is you would, right now I can start right now with this here, but if you wanted to create a new song, what you had to do was go to Song, Select, and then you keep punching the button, you go to Song New, and if you was ready to record, create a new song, what it is, you more or less like putting a blank CD or a blank tape in, and then you'd say yes. Now I'm not going to do it right now, but you would just say yes, and it would go and churn and initialize this whole board, and you create a new song. Right now there's nothing on it, so I can just take and what you would do, I don't really have to plug a mic in, but we'll just do it anyway. What you do, on the back of this machine, you see there was 4 1/4" jacks, and then there was also 4 RCA jacks, and then there was these are what they call split FCs or digital jacks. You can bring in a CD, player, or anything that was digital, like a DAT machine, because you could back up the DAT too. But what I would do, I just plug in you plug in number 1. Now understand, this machine didn't have active plugs, so a lot of times you had to plug a microphone into another device, and I mean it would work okay right now, but you really want to get, like guitars and microphones, you needed to plug it into a preamp, because it didn't have powered preamps in this, didn't have phantom power or nothing like that. So you really would have to plug your microphone into something else first to give you some power. Let me get back with you, and I'll show you exactly what we did from there. Alright. Okay, we're back now. Look, I ain't gonna have no sound from this thing. I'm just trying to show you. Look, there's some, if you would look at the, let me get this back on close up. See, we got some signal right there, this is basically how you record, and the way I record it. And you just, all you got to do is you get this thing in record ready. Put that over there in record ready till it flashes like that, and you get that like that, and then you can just start recording. There it is. It's recording right now. We're getting a signal, and then when you're ready to stop, you just stop. You hit the stop button. And for playback, you just hit that. Go back to playback. I know I'm going fast with this, but you set your levels right here. And for playback, you get, and then when you're ready to record the next track, the way I would do it, I'd leave it plugged in there like that, and then I just go to V-track, which I would go to, you really need to do a 2-button. So you go, you hit shift and input. So if you go shift input, this is where you get this right here, and then you choose your track. You choose your track. So you choose the next track like this, and then if you dial it down to input 1. So input 1, track 2, input 1, and then you can record from input 1 to track 2. See, on and on and on. Same way. If you want to go 3, if you want to record 4, all on input 1. You know, 5, all the way down. You know, you just, and that, you know, you wouldn't have to reach back here and switch. You know, you know, you wouldn't have to do this. You wouldn't have to do that or that or that. You can leave it plugged in to one input. But let's get these set right back where he was at. And like I said, these are your pan buttons. You can pan left and right. You know, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I mean, I hope this helps you. I could go into a lot of detail. I mean, there's with your effects, basically your effects board was right here, and you just hit when you're ready to, you know, do your effects. You know, you had 2 different effects, so you would say yes, and then you got reverb and, you know, all kinds of effects here you can choose from that you can use for your mix down, or, you know, I mean, you had everything from guitar effects to piano effects to amplifiers, you know, everything, you know. It just, you know, you just got to, it's pretty simple. Like I said, it's just nothing, putting your input in, selecting your track, you know, for record, and that's for green is playback, that's off, and this is for like standby, you know. And that was it, you know. And but that's the VS-880 in a nutshell. It's pretty simple, and I will be putting some more video pretty soon on this thing, and letting maybe some more in depth, because I will start maybe making a full track out of this thing. Try, you know, record on it again. I can't say when. Like I said, I'm not very quick on putting video up, but, you know, I will start putting some video up on this thing. So I hope this helped you out. So, and if it does, just leave me a comment, and if not, if there's something more you'd like to know, we're going to get into the depth of this thing. And I do have a video of this thing that it came with, and I don't know if I could post it, but maybe if you really would like to have it, you can PM me and I can get you a copy of it. And it don't really it shows a lot how to do it, and it was basically the video this thing came with. So like I said, once again, thanks for the comments, and hopefully I'll show you some more in depth about the VS-880, because I still think it was one of the greatest recorders ever was. So thanks again. Thanks for watching.